child an enema for something that she's supposed to have diarrhea. They gave her an enema, gave her a bottle, and sent her home. From the time she left the hospital, she was not right. She would not put pressure on one of her legs. I knew something wasn't right. I knew something wasn't right, but I didn't know what wasn't right. So I took her to the doctor. In the doctor's office, she actually started crawling in the office. And the doctor said it could be fluid around her joints. So from that point on, he said she should, continue to heal. I was working. I was single. I was doing it on my own, by myself pretty much. Nobody was helping me doing anything.
By choice. By choice.
How is that by choice, Asmar?
You knew where my mother lived.
You flip out
you
on me
knew
all
where
the
I
time.
lived.
I can't deal
you
with
right.
that.
You know why? Because I can't stand the liar to my face.
You did it before this.
You right. You know why? Because you still lie.
Before
you was a liar then, you're a liar now.
Continue telling your story.
So I did everything that I could. I'm not a doctor. I did everything I could for her. It hurts me. Like, this is so hard.
How did you, and I know it's going to be very painful for you to discuss this, how did you discover that your daughter was dead?
I had friends over that night. She was asleep. I went downstairs because I had friends over. She was asleep in her bed. I went downstairs to make her bottle because I thought she was waking up. I went back upstairs. I didn't usually turn the lights on or anything like that, so I tried to give her bottle, and she wouldn't take it. So I turned the lights on, and when I turned the lights on, she didn't have no color. And I knew something wasn't right. And when that happened, I took her downstairs. Some people were there, and they took her outside. I couldn't find my phone. I was upset. I couldn't find my phone. I finally found it, called 911. They was telling me how to do CPR on her. I did CPR on her. I thought I felt breath moving in her body, but I didn't. And he said it was not her liver that was punctured. Honestly, the detectives, all I know is her back was broken. That's the only thing that I pretty much heard.
Okay, so that's the question I have to ask you. When we talk about a 10-month-old little girl, do you have any explanation how her back got broken?
It didn't happen by me.
I mean, everybody's saying
and I didn't
she wasn't even
anybody.
crawling, so...
No, I mean, I believe I know who did what they did to her.
You do know?
No, I don't know. I believe I know. I don't know.
Oh, no, you know. You don't want to admit it. You know.
What do you think happened to your little girl?
I know somebody intentionally hurt her.
Why?
I don't know why. Why? I can't explain to you why
Did
somebody
you ever
would
ask
do
that
something
person?
like that. I've accused that person, and they won't respond.
Right.
They refuse to take a lie detector test. They will not cooperate.
Why do you think the police have never made an arrest in this case?
Because I don't know. I have no clue. Because they're sorry, pretty much. They won't help. They won't help him.
You don't
they
think
won't help me.
And I'm not going to speak for all police, but you don't think that some policeman, some detective wouldn't want to arrest somebody that did this to a little innocent baby?
Yeah, so why wouldn't they?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand. I can't tell you what they said.
This has been about, what, 15 years?
It's been 14.
14 years. 14 years and no answers for the death of a small child.
And this has been, nobody knows, like, Asmar don't understand. Yes, that was your child. Why you think I gave you them pictures? Because I do care. And I've been dealing with this for years. Nobody understands that. I have 2 other kids that know about their sister and want to know what happened, and I want to give answers, but I don't have them. Right. How am I supposed to do that? Right. I would never hurt a child like that.
So let me ask you this. You're saying you didn't cause injuries to your daughter?
No.
You would never do anything like that. You made a mistake by having people around that you didn't know so well.
Yeah.
And you believe by making that mistake, not intentionally, but making a mistake as a young mother, maybe a little overwhelmed, that somebody was watching your daughter and caused these injuries, causing her death.
Twice. Somebody injured her twice.
Were you ever given, you obviously were questioned by the police.
Yeah.
You were never arrested?
No.
Okay, they didn't find that you were somehow involved?
No, I had my other daughter. I had my other daughter after Ariana died. And after she passed, they came around, CPS came around, but they investigated and they closed it.
You didn't see anybody do anything to your daughter?
I don't feel like Sherry personally injured her or killed her. But I do feel like Sherry knows more than what she's willing to tell.
I want justice.
They gave you two.
They did.
They gave you two.
Okay, hold on a second.
This is a lot, Steve.
Okay,
Like, I'm
listen.
a very private person. This is not. I came here. Nobody
listen,
knows. I didn't come here for attention. I didn't come here for nobody to look down on me because.
Okay, and nobody, I think I'm treating you with a
This
lot of
is-
respect
yeah,
right now,
I'm not
okay?
talking about
So
you.
all I'm saying is, what were the results of those lie detector tests that you were given?
The police, they didn't say anything to me.
So you took them, but you never got the results?
Yeah, they always just, you know,
Okay.
they kept pressuring me about the other person, but I couldn't, if I didn't see it, this is the thing, I would have never, we wouldn't even be here if I wouldn't even witness that.
Did the police ever tell you?
Yes.
Hold on.
I know.
Did the police ever tell you the results of her lie detector
Both of them,
results?
yes.
And what were the results?
First one was inconclusive. Second one, she failed. Second one, you failed.
Is that,
The reason that was, I can't really go into too much detail, but there's a lot of reason behind that. It wasn't because I killed my daughter.
I believe you didn't do it. If anything,
I didn't see anybody, Asmar. I promise
believe
to God, I
deep in
swear
my
to God
heart,
on everything.
with all my heart, I believe you didn't hurt our child. But deep in my heart, you know something.
I feel like I
You're,
know.
as far as
but I
you're
don't know
remarried?
for sure.
Yes, I am.
Well, not remarried.
I've only been married once.
Okay. But your wife now is named Bridget?
Yes.
Let's meet her.
Sherry, me and you talked plenty of times about this, and I've said nothing more than Sherry. Just be open with me. I came to you as a mother. I came to you, you're right, as a complete stranger, but I came to you as a
you
friend.
don't know what this is like for
Sherry,
me.
you're right.
It's
I've
hard
never
to
lost
trust
a child.
people now.
It's not
so
about trust.
hard.
I'm his wife. Sherry.
I respect
we
that.
have children
And I have never
together,
came
and
off
we
on you
love
wrong.
them all, no matter together or not. We love all of our children.
What do you think?
Like I said, after talking with Sherry, I don't feel like Sherry personally injured her or killed her. But I do feel like Sherry knows more than what she's willing to tell because of just being scared or fear of what people may think or what. But today is that day. Sherry just needs to come out because it's not going to stop until we have some sort of
I can't tell you
justice.
something I don't
He
know
doesn't
for
sleep
sure.
well
Do you
at
know?
night.
How
You
does,
think
I was
I
going to ask you, how does this affect your husband?
It affects my husband. It affects us as a household.
But I had to
because
pick out
he
my
doesn't
baby's
sleep.
clothes.
He
I had to put her in a casket. I had to
You
figure
didn't pick out.
out.
They you with that. So that's a lie.
No,
that is
it's
a
not.
lie.
She asked me
guess what?
and
I
she
seen
helped me
paperwork.
with that.
I seen paperwork.
She asked
Anything
me
you
and
helped
she
her with
helped
is
me
a lie.
with that.
She helped you.
No, I didn't buy it. I didn't say that.
Hold on a second. Wouldn't, in that time, you take all the help you can bearing your child?
I mean, of course I will.
Okay, so we're not going to blame her for getting help dressing it.
But don't sit there and say you've done everything by yourself.
Okay, so you're saying, even after all these years, your husband is affected greatly
Very
by the death of
effective,
this
very
little girl.
effective. And me being a mother, is like I said, it's just personally starting to affect me because I've been getting to know Sherry, you know, on a friendship level.
And
just
you have
trying to be
children
there.
together?
Yes, we do share a child together, and then, like I said, we have other children.
You have another daughter, Nadia, that's here. She's backstage. I'm going to talk to her. Then we're going to get to these results, and hopefully this brings you, like you said, some closure.
Some
That's
closure.
it.
That's all we're looking for.